Hello, hello, and welcome back. We are finally ready for our third and final, I do believe, DLC section of Little Nightmares, starring The Runaway. I believe this third installment is called The Residence. Assuming we are, much like Six, the Raincoat Girl, getting closer to the residence of the lady. I'm assuming is the reference there. Let's launch back into it, see where it left us last time. We had just helped all of the gnomes escape from their various situations. We worked together to load the coal furnace, though admittedly I didn't do much of the coal loading. I'm sorry. And then we got them all back to their safe, warm little hideaway. That was the title of DLC 2, was Hideaway. And now we're on to the residence, to see how it ends for our little friend. One way or another. We know how the overall plot of the Maw ends, having followed the journey of Six in the non-DLC sections. So, this is going to be interesting. I don't really know what's going to happen to our runaway. Alright, so I had ridden the elevator up, it looked like, up. I'm assuming to the residence, and the lady we saw was in the elevator. So it looks like I must be climbing up here. Hopefully I can manage not to glitch out my game quite as desperately as last time. Alright. Escaping the elevator. Hello, gnome friend. Nice to see you. I see these little dolls in a lot of strange corners of the place. I'm wondering if they're partially a collectible of some sort, because they always end up in kind of hard to get to areas. Okay, I have fabric to walk on to stay silent. That may or may not be important. Hello, lady. Alright, let's try another path. Ahoy there, welcome to the chat. Good morning. So nice to see you all. Welcome back. I missed you. It's plain to see. Chaucer, Yeats, all the classics. Let's get out of here. So we know very little about the lady. She seems to be the proprietor of the Maw, which makes her instantly morally questionable, let's say. A place where people go to eat children, and she runs it, not the best assessment of one's character. The only other thing we know about her is that she has some sort of problem with her appearance. She does not like to look at herself. And we don't really know why, but that's how Six ended up defeating her, is by forcing her to confront her reflection in a mirror. I don't know if that will be at all helpful to note, but I'm noting it now. I see that subscription there in the chat. Thank you so much. 10 months. That seems high. Are you sure about this? It's very kind of you. Welcome aboard. I am incredibly grateful for your kind attention and subscriptions. Good, I was thirsty, yes. Ah, interesting. Wonder if that's one of those messages in a bottle. Oh, I've broken her favorite teacup. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Gotta get those secret collectibles. That's what fuels me. Alright, now can you climb safely down? Yes, that's the ticket. Alright. Let's see where this creepy music is coming from. I mean, lovely, lovely music. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult your tastes. It's interesting that the outline of that vase, or the silhouette of that vase from this angle, ends up looking rather human. I'd better turn that off. Alrighty. And maybe crouch a little. Just gonna hide under this table. That'll be fine. Okay, so she has a key on a pillow. She has like a music box. Her broken mirror. A whole bunch of dolls. Oh, thank you for sending the link out. Yes, Discord server should still be in play. And welcome aboard. Thank you for linking there. Alright, so interesting that all of these lamps seem to have those pull cords that they introduced. I wonder if I need to turn them off in a certain sequence? Or to hide? Or if I should just leave them. We'll leave them for now. Hello, good day. Nice to see you. And hello, gnomes. Where are you going? A little broken statuette. A very sturdy-looking door. Anyone have a welding mask I could borrow? Interesting. They do appear to be very, very subtly like a square, a circle, and a triangle tile on the floor. I wonder if there is a combination lock or something. Let's see if we find any of those symbols elsewhere. There's some circles up there, but seemingly not what we're looking for. Let's try off to the right. I wonder if I'm supposed to get onto that lantern there. Perhaps I need to wheel the ladder into a position where I can climb up first. We'll try that. I hope it doesn't make too much noise. Alright. Let's try this again. Not an easy jump. Doesn't seem to be, say, swaying with the maw. So what am I looking for here? This is the... Oh, not what I wanted. I was going to say that book is the only seeming item. Maybe the books themselves are the things you have to place on the tiles? Otherwise, not sure what the purpose of climbing up there is. Let's throw the book down just in case. I'll go the long way. Just in case we end up needing it. We'll see what's on the cover, too, if it'll let us. Because there are some... Yeah, it might be a triangle. Gently. Oh, not quite gently. Ah. Okay, I'm just gonna run with this one for now. We'll assume this is the triangle we're looking for. Having no other triangles in my life, we'll assume. That looks like another one of those ladders I can probably pull over to the right to gain access above. See if this does anything at all. I'm just gonna gently fall off the book. Ah! Not the, parting of the clouds I was hoping for, really. But okay. We'll keep messing with it. Take one more peek off to the right here. There's a couple of other books with a similar gilded cover. But that one did not seem to have an effect, so probably a moot point. So there is one with a sort of planet-seeming symbol on it, and then another one with a more direct skull or several overlapping circles. And then these don't necessarily seem the same or important, in my estimation. So I'm not sure what we're looking for. We'll keep that in mind still. I am seeing like the tiniest little scuff mark on the floor there. Are you seeing that? As though this should pull out, but I can only push it. I can't grab it. Another thing to keep in mind. Strange. Alright, let's go check some of those other areas. We'll figure out what we're looking for here. So we can get up there, not sure why. We got a book down. Let's see what's over to the left before we use this ladder. If anything. This is a very lovely environment to spend some time in. Better than, say, the giant pit full of shoes with Granny Shark. That was a rough period of the runaway's young life. This eye, out of all the decorative eyes in the house, is sad. That's a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. Hey. Okay, it's crushing me. Okay. I'm being crushed. So that's a do not move. Unless you'd like to be crushed. Interesting. Both doors closed, right? Yeah. So I don't think I can yet escape with that. But that does seem much more like a mechanism that could potentially be placed somewhere, and it also looks like that small statuette that was like half broken. I wonder if we can get that one down for like an extra activator or something. Okay, so again, we'll come back there. Let's move this and get a peek upstairs. Yes, I see that. Granny Shark? In the chat, in the first DLC section here, the first time you met the runaway, there's this very angry thing lurking in what appears to be a pond of loose child's shoes. It is quite upsetting. And all we know about it is that it's called the Grandmother. But you never see it. Like, oh, okay. So that looks like it has both a lever with perhaps 3 separate stops and a button. There's another lever on the wall there. And what appears to be a locked door to the left. This one doesn't seem as visibly locked, but is one of those metal mechanism doors. Here's another strange pressure plate. I guess we should try it, but I'm scared. Ah, it's a tiny little elevator. Must be helpful if you need to carry something up or down the ladder. So there must be something pick-upable involved. Let's see what this does. That was weird. Ah. So when I'm not pointing the flashlight at it, the eye opens. When I'm pointing the flashlight at it, it closes. And there are more eyes up along the roof here, you can see. I don't know if they're important. This wooden door eye, I'm assuming, does not move, as it is one piece carved. Alright. Alright, that's fancy. Maybe this is what blinds the eyes. Stuck on all 3 settings. How about now? Huh. Does it need grease? Maybe this is just the selector. I think I'm catching on now. So that this must denote which is moving. Yes, alright, so let's just try to get these all pointed upwards. And And maybe I can point it at the door? I'm not sure if that needs to be there or where it was, though. That's weird. Let's move this one. Aha, that moves the whole set at once. So those two are good. It's just, I think this one that I need to move. Alright, those are all closed, and we're off. Alright, headless statues holding smaller headless statues. Sure, sure. That's what I like to see. Oh, no. I just had a thought that I don't like having, you know me and thoughts. I've seen all this, like, decapitation imagery. Makes me remember a very specific part of the last chapter of Six's journey. I won't say any more than that for the moment. We'll see what happens. That's, quite the family portraiture. Hello, everyone. Good to meet you. Hello, giant lighthouse tower with an active bleeding eye in it. Good to meet you. Okay, so these have some buttons. And deeply chill me. If I had to say two things about them. So what would be the sequence of this? Does it have something to do with how they're placed earlier? A couple of them might overlap. Yeah, like this guy with the curly hair is definitely on that wall. But maybe I just need to start pressing buttons here to see what happens. Let's start over here. Uh-huh. That's the spirit. Yeah, you can push it. Oh, you're allowed. I promise. Ah, I need to stop trying to grab and just walk into it. I see. Okay. That's the one I don't like so much. If I had to be rude to a young girl, that's the one I don't like. And it's the one that messed up my sequence. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. Was that just randomly a very good run of guesses, or... Okay, skipping that one. Let's try over here. Nope. I'm assuming it's like a combination sequence. Is the reason it's shutting off after this one. Let's just skip one. And if not, we know it must be that one. Okay. Hoping I have enough time to, sit in the lady's secret decapitated statue parlor and portrait office. She's probably just watching me on the security cameras, laughing and laughing. So it must be this one, I'm guessing. Huh. Let's try something else then. Okay, so it's not that I was on a roll. Good to know. Same story here, I'm guessing. Let's try bringing both sides forward in sequence. Not sure if this is at all correct. Otherwise, it might be that I only need 4 of them. Like maybe there's only 4 that show up here. Could that be it? So there's definitely curly-haired guy. I think this guy with the bowler hat is represented. Maybe this guy with the swoosh and the nose. Let's check. Okay, so we know for sure this guy is. There's the guy with the swoosh and the nose. All right. Bowler hat guy? It's more like a fedora from this angle, but... And then I need one more, right? So we have really creepy girl. We have really creepy mouth man. This lady who's just sort of melting into herself. Lady? Question mark? None of my business, really. And little Lord Fauntleroy here. And then the child. Oh, the child. Okay. So, child, Fauntleroy, creepy girl, melty, and mouthman. Yes, there's Fauntleroy. Okay. Oh, there's a child missing her head. Delicious. There's Melty Lady, I guess. And is that it? So we got Melty and Fauntleroy, no Mouthman, no creepy girl. So it's like the ones that deeply chill me are the ones that I'm not supposed to hit. Seems to be the idea. As it turns out. So Melty was there. And Fauntleroy. So yes, the child who does deeply disturb me, the little girl who deeply disturbs me, and Mouthman who deeply disturbs me are all of the ones we are not supposed to hit. These guys are just weird. That's fine. Alright, moving on again. Thank you for bearing with me. Okay, why did I have a little... Oh, it's cold in here, that's why. Okay, so this looks like another mechanism for sure. There's a little hole here. Is that a radish? Interesting. This game is radish. So that all makes sense to me. I wonder if there's any importance to the placement. Like, is it important that the center statue has a radish? Or am I supposed to take the radish with me? Am I just supposed to eat the radish for nutrients? 'Cause it has been a long journey. No leaving with the radish. It's a real Cave of Wonders situation. Touch only the lamp. Okay, maybe that means I need to figure something out in here with it. If only my poor aim wasn't coming back to bite me. Okay, center, no. Left, no. How about right? Oh, now you drop it at your feet. I see. Not sure what the importance for that is. But I'll remember that it's like red in color and it was in the center, in case that's important later. Because I couldn't seem to fit it out the hole here. I don't suppose I can replace a statue with a radish. Probably not the same weight or nutrient content. Let's see what this does. Okay. Almost turned to stone there. So would it be better for me to take the statue back towards the eye and get behind it, or should I try to hide behind a pillar? These are my questions. It should be fine. I'm hidden. Okay. No, you make the rules. I'm sorry. Seeing that question in the chat, what are your thoughts on phasmophobia? I have yet to jump into it, but someone very, very kind in the chat here, on my Discord chat, did send me a copy of it. I'm not sure if I have a laptop capable of running it yet. I have not yet tried. But I do have it, and have not yet jumped in. But I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I probably need to just leave the statue about halfway. Because I'm guessing... Eesh. And I also need to have a better plan in place for where I'm running to. So it'll probably take 2 trips, I'm guessing, because I go so much slower holding the statuette. But once again, I'm not sure if I should go directly back, because there's so much free space behind the eye's beam there. I kind of have to drop down here first, it seems. It also looks to me like, or sounded to me like that door to the left is closed now. So I'm not even sure if I can get out of here. So I'm not sure if I should take the statue to the right or to the left. Let's see if I can... Nope. See if I can run out there solo and take a quick scouting mission. Yeah, okay, so he can adjust it. There isn't as much free space back there as it seems. So that's off the table. That's just fine. I'm seeing now, though, when it's zoomed in to make my death dramatic, the base of this statue appears to have a triangle base. I think we're finally on to something. So this is closing. There is a button I'm seeing now next to it. Maybe that'll reopen it. I just need to throw the statue. So I just need to get it, say, behind here, seems to be the idea. Now that I know it's never going to be safe near the eye, we can drop that. And I'm assuming I want the button. I don't need to say bring the turnip in to try a weight replacement. Let's just run for it. All right. right side behind here. Alright, that is safe for now. I got stuck in the doorway. I'll wait, just to be safe. Alright. Triangle statue is free. Let's make sure we can get it all the way back without dying. I've seen the subscription there, in addition to your question. Thank you so much for that as well. Welcome, welcome. 3 months. Okay. Those aren't gnomes, are they? I'm just gonna stop dead right here, and this is the end of my journey. Too scared to continue. Kinda look like those little voodoo dolls we've been finding in corners and things. Though that might not be the word. Alright, this should be... it's on the ground floor, isn't it? This is just the library. So that must mean that other statue we saw in the easier-to-get-to room also has a shaped base. Either circle or square. And then I wonder where the third one is. Alright, so here's triangle. I guess that could be the third one right there. Or maybe there's 4, and this one's just already raised. Okay. So I'm guessing that's kind of the end of that path of multiple secret rooms. Is there like a secondary mechanism to this light? Or do I just need to get that key? Yeah, she has that key on the pillow right near the lady. I wonder if the lady has moved now that I've made an advancement. Because I'm assuming the third one is probably behind this door. Would be my guess. And I'm hoping there's nothing else to the right we need to go look at. There is that radish to keep in mind, but I think we pretty fully explored that. So let's go back and check where the lady was standing. Because when we met her as 6, she did have a tendency to move about a bit. I did not even think about crouching that time, which I sorely should have. So she is still in there, if you were curious. What a fool I've been. Okay, hoping they took pity on me and remembered this statue. Let's check. Surely. Good, good. So I have no idea how I would get past her to get that key. I'm assuming I need to do something else first. Perhaps with the other Indiana Jones statuette situation. Doors a-closing. I also don't know if at some point I'm going to need to turn off these lamps. So there's the key. I'm assuming. What would make her leave this area? She seems to be working on little dolls about the same size as the ones that were scurrying about behind us after we stole the statue upstairs. Horrifying. Oh, just horrifying. Let's get another peek at this one here. There must be something I can use to supplement it. Looks like the square base. So there's another one of those sort of puzzly doors. They don't really open by means of a switch. Okay, can't get him to stop with my light. That was plan A. I really am not sure about that one. So is there anything square base, I guess, is the idea. I can't think of a single thing that I could carry around. Again, there's the radish to work with. That's about the only loose object I would know of. Let's look in the library again. Because there is something weird about this. Like, I never really got a prize here. Ah, that's... Okay. You know me and mannequins? This is somehow hitting on that same frequency for me. The small mannequins still counts. Okay, I'm seeing now. See these books on the back that have little gold patterns, and they're missing some of the pattern. I bet that's what we're after. So, like, for example, this would go here in these books. Now we're talking. And that probably opens that scuffed panel we were looking at. So this one... Let's place it... I don't think it's... It could be this side. And then the other one from up on top of the shelf must go there. Alright. What about that one that kind of looks like a skull or a face mask there? I'm not seeing that one. So maybe it's just the gold-edged books? Sure. We'll get this one down again. That's a different match. I'll be a little more careful this time, see if I can get back down the ladder, just in case. Gently, carefully. Oh, are you not? Are you not gonna? Looks like he's just gonna take a suicide dive off of it. Okay, back to the books then. At least I know this works. All right. Let's fit this in and see if it's the last one. I'm not necessarily seeing any other candidates. All right. Interestingly, this kind of also looks like a square base. But then it's like, why would you need to replace the other one with it, I guess. You could just take this one down. So maybe I'm seeing it wrong. And is there anything else in here I need? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, sorry. Pardon me, madam. Alright. So I want to take this directly to the library to see if it fits. I cannot fit it through the door, fair enough. However, we could also take it to the crushing room and see if it acts as a substitute just for that information. To have that information. Let's do that. Because I don't think the door in the crushing room has like a button you could throw something at, like the other room did. So I don't know why you would need two of the same base, unless I'm just seeing this wrong, which could be. That's loud. But no activity that I can see. Oh, I see now. This is wood. So I need the metal statue with the square base. I don't need the wooden statue with the square base. That is the difference that was confusing me. So we'll keep this one as nearby as possible. I need this one, but you can definitely have this one. It's just as good. Alright, so that door is still a mystery. We gotta keep that in mind. However, we should now be clear to take this back downstairs. Don't you ring again, grandfather clock. It's past your bedtime. Alright, this should be square base. Does that open anything? Oh, it certainly freaks me out. It opens my mind to the possibility of instant death. That seems, darkened. Yep, everything's dark out here now. And there's lots of little footsteps and friends. Oh, everywhere I turn. Do you mind if I, do you mind? There seems to be some actual shroud of darkness inhabiting the physical space now. Okay, so does this mean that the lady has moved? Can I now safely get the key? Hello? Who is that? Okay. None of my business who that is. I'm just gonna run. Oh, come on. Shouldn't the light do something about this? I can't tell if this is a ghostly version of me or something else. Ah, it got me. Whatever it is. Okay, so I'm not seeing a way to get up there to get the key, especially not while being chased. Is there somewhere else I have to go? Oh, maybe my flashlight, yeah, would have helped there. Okay. So they're just shadows with masks, is all. This is very Alan Wake. I'm enjoying it. Okay, can I... Aha, good. Alright, finally have the key. We gotta get upstairs, but we also probably need to whip out the flashlight at various points to defend ourselves. You've turned off my lights again, haven't you? Because I've died. So I'm not sure if it would behoove me to take a flashlight pass first. I need to get the key all the way up, so I guess I need to take the little elevator. Let me just do that without the key, in case there's a big swarm of them up there. Okay, it's a little bit lighter up here. Doesn't seem like a big ambush, but there's time. There's time for that to click off once I have the key in hand. Seeing that question in the chat, are you correct in understanding that I am a small child in an extremely horror-infested house? Pretty much, yes. This is a structure that floats in the sea called the Maw, where people seemingly take boat voyages out here in order to eat the flesh of human children. Seems to be the idea. So yeah, it's sort of a haunted house, sort of one of those floating sea child cannibalism restaurants. You know, like you find when you're out and about with a hunger. As one does. Alright, it's key time. I'm flashlighting. I've learned my lesson. And the lady is nowhere known. We do not know where the lady is. Just to reiterate. There's a narrow hallway here. Let's check that out first. More portraiture. Always a good sign. Ah. One of our messages. Alright, now we can check in here. Actually, let me see if this closes. Just out of curiosity. Huh. There's a broken door behind it. And I'm trapped forever. Okay. Yep. We've got friends. We've got friends for sure. Don't you step out of the hat box and face me, you coward. They're really going for it now. multiple masks at multiple angles. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, someday. I'm hoping there is an eventual end to these, a limited amount of shadow masks. Perhaps we've reached it. Alright, there's a lever up there, probably a draggable chair. That might be tall enough. Alright, door is open. Gonna take one quick peek back here. Now that we're clear of attackers. Okay. So we're still looking for the circle-based statue. I think is the only one we have left. Doors closed. Alright. This is my new home. You're not gonna get me, Dr. Emil Hartman. I wish they used that mechanic more in the game. That's so much fun to do, and so creepy. It's a shame it's only in this one episode at the very end. Though it is very similar to the mechanic of how you boss battle the lady with 6. Alright, jumping down, I guess. It's that fireplace, kind of where we started, where we entered the residence. So there's one very narrow door. Ah, here we go. Not seeing the lady near the fireplace, warming her bones, if she indeed has bones, and isn't just comprised of sentient darkness. Okay, is this wise? Yeah, not bad. Alright, so we're on a sort of middle balcony now. Middle balcony with friends. I saw you over here. You're not getting away that easy. So close. Let's see where it puts us. Maybe I can summon a monster truck if I say Sunday, Sunday, Sunday enough times. That would be helpful. I would love to hide in a monster truck right about now. Who else wants a taste? So we have a wheelie dealie. Very important part of the process. Oh, that is an interesting painting of the exit of the maw. That's like the staircase. 6 climbs after she... I'm gonna go with psychically explodes. Is that the correct terminology? So very interesting exit symbology there. Another broken mirror in the corner. Aha. Alright, so it is like timed. It goes back up if you're not constantly turning it. And it seems like every time I touch it, I get a new wave. Is there an eventual wave, or is it every time I touch it? It seems to be okay now. Nope, there they go. Uh-huh. Okay. That was bad. That took way too long. Would have loved to have slipped past him, but it didn't happen. I'm sure you saw it with your own eyes. I'm not sure if I should take one more clearance pass there at the end, hold it open, and clear them out one more time. Seemed like that was my first possible opportunity to go. Assuming it's still closed. Yes. All right. Mm-hmm. I wish I had a little dodge roll ability. That would really help me here. As they lunge at me. Just have to juggle it. Could take a few more tries. Thank you for your patience. Don't you get me. Don't you get me when I least expect it. Nobody gets me. So alone. Oh, don't you get me! How dare you get me! Ah, why doesn't anyone understand? I'm just over here being a cat. Sorry. I'll stop now. I need attention. Don't touch me. I don't know where you've been. This is just so many of them. That part in particular is quite a problem. I don't know if there's like a button I'm forgetting I can use or something. It could be, yes. Don't touch me, I don't know where you've been. That could be a Faulty Towers reference. Alright, come on now. I wonder if I only really need to get it... Ah, my flashlight button was not cooperative there. I wonder if I only need to get it down as far as I can, like, jump and climb over it, was what I was trying to say. Ah, that was so close. Okay. That was so close 3 times, at least. Okay, so I just want to get it to stay as low as possible while I clear out this nasty bunch. And then one more try back down. Come on. All right. We find ourselves in the piano room, where the piano sits. Why is he saying it like that? Oh, he's just trying to be fancy. It's no big deal. I'm gonna break this vase. Fight the system. And that's it. I guess that's the end of the game. That's the big reward, is you get to break that vase and play some piano. So, thank you for coming with me. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that to work. Okay. I was just messing around. Secret liquor cabinet. I hope they have Grand Marnier. I don't even know if that's a thing. It's been so long since I've been able to afford a liquor cabinet. This looks like a very, cute little model of the floating cannibalistic child hotel. That is the Maw itself. That little tower on top of it is what you see in that painting back there, the lighthouse smokestack thing. It's interesting to see a little miniature version. So I guess there is some other puzzle in here to open the other door. Is it too piano-based? It's suddenly very hard to stand on the piano keys. I don't know why. I'm not sure what I need to do with this. Aha! There's the circle. Okay. I was expecting it to be behind one more door. Is there a button? I don't see a button. So how do I get out of here? The only thing I keep hearing is like a little sparking from one of these light fixtures, maybe? Aha! Sparking from the light fixtures. That'll do it every time. Alright, let's grab our thing. That one does not look like a pull handle like the other one. Has a little slot on it there. Otherwise, I'd try it too. Aha, this is the other side of this room. Perfect. So that resolves the mystery of that door. And by extension, the other side of that door. That works out great. Okay, going back down to the first floor. If I can survive it, I may have to put down the statue and flashlight at any point. But they're not ambushing me there, at least. That's very kind. Thank you. Alright. This door is open. Here we go. Broken mirrors. Looking familiar. Almost seems like we're about matched up with Six's trajectory here. Hey? Is that you, or is that just a mannequin? I can't tell. That must be her in there. Okay, I'm going to start sneaking. Huh. So she is still looking at herself in an intact mirror. This is something we have not seen before. By the time Six gets to her, she hates this and has broken every mirror but one. I'm sorry to bother you. Okay. I'll just keep going. Yeah, don't mind me. Oh, mannequins. My old nemesis. We meet again. Alright, I'm locked in here. It's just me and the mannequins now. There's no escape. What am I looking for? Oh, good. A long hallway. Just what I wanted. Broken mirrors? Oh man, this is very unnerving. As advertised, I'm having a little nightmare about it. Okay, there's light coming from over here. Uh-huh. Oh, she's got me. Ah, she's irreparably got me. I think she's turning me into a gnome. She's turning me into something. Yeah, wow. That's not good. I've discarded my clothes in a little pile, and now I'm running about all gnomey. So this is how it happens. The children who don't escape, delicious. The children who do, gnomes. Now I'm small enough to fit through cracks indoors. I do not have a flashlight anymore. And I'm guessing I also probably can't, like, drag stuff. I probably am not as strong. Not that I ever was. Ah, there's the hungry patrons of the maw. Hello, gentlemen. Hello, you despicable, cowardly sons of... oh, hey there. No, I'm just passing by. I'm hoping I'm pretty much too small to be of notice at this point. And I don't know how tasty I would be, really, in gnome form. Oh, I'm stuck on a corner. Anytime now. There we go. So this looks like it was just before 6 met the lady. She took this elevator up to the residence for her ending sequence. So, like, yeah, we're getting really close to being on the same path as Raincoat Girl. Let's see if gnomes can still throw cans at elevator buttons. No, they cannot. Huh. So I'm trapped. I'm guessing we're going down. Is gnomism reversible? Do I have any hope here? Or should I just go back to the hearth with the rest of my family and, call it a day? Hello, friend. I don't seem to be in control anymore, almost like he's become a gnome to the extent that he's not controllable, like... Or maybe this is just the end. Wait a minute, this was... Oh no. There's that decapitation imagery coming back to me again. That's amazing, actually. I have, I have the chills a little bit, because if you'll remember, you may need to jump back to the footage of the very end of the original game. The sort of idea with 6, the Raincoat Girl, is that she has an increasing hunger as she gets further and further into the maw. She starts off, she has to eat like this kid gives her his last scrap of bread, and she just wolfs it down, and she's shaking. And then later you see like some sausage or something, and she eats that, and then there's like a live rat that she meets, and she just drains the blood out of it, and you're like, oh my god, Six, please stop. And then at the very end, very end, she sees that sausage. She walks towards it, and instead of grabbing the sausage, the gnome guy is like, here, I've been saving this for you. It's the last nutrients you need to beat the boss. Kind of idea. And instead of grabbing the sausage, she grabs the gnome. And that's her final meal. And I believe we can now safely say, from what we just saw, that the runaway is that gnome that she eats. So it all comes back around. I am very, very impressed with that cyclical storyline. I love little things like that. And that was so cool with the fighting back the shadow masks and everything. That was an amazing chapter. So we're finally all caught up. That was the entirety of Little Nightmares. We have the entire game itself with the little raincoat girl down there in one episode, I believe, and then all of these DLC sections have been their own individual episode. So hopefully, within the next day or two, it will all be on the YouTube side of things for review, if interested. But thank you for your patience. I am very grateful, and I cannot wait to be back on another adventure with you. Glad to have another one in the books here, and such a cool ending. Thank you guys again, and I will see you soon. Tomorrow at the very least, if I have too much recording to do today. But I'm just rambling now because I don't want to leave. I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye for now.